many people just came for the environmental protest songs? Oh, wow. Got a reaction, but not too many hands. Oh, there's one back there. Okay. There's one I haven't done in the past couple days. I was asked to go down to Newport, Kentucky one time to perform a benefit protest concert about mountaintop coal removal. And I had heard about that before, but I didn't know too much about it, being a small town flatlander from central Illinois. I knew I didn't like it already. Then I learned more about it, and I was like, I'm definitely not down with this. Got about 4 hills where I'm from, and if anybody tried to chop the top off those 4 hills, I'd be pissed. And they said, why don't you come down and play this show, and would you mind writing a song about it too? And I said, well, would it be okay if I put my Central Illinois Chicago farmer twist on it? And they said, by all means. And I don't think they knew what they were in for. But here's what happened. I got drunk, lost my fishing license. You should have seen all the lights and the sirens. Well, the limit was 6. I caught 7. Now I don't know how I'll get into heaven. And who makes these rules that we all follow? Who owns the waters that we all swallow? Who owns the land? Who owns the crops? Tell me who owns these mountaintops? Who in the hell could be forgiven? Who on earth could get into heaven? And I got a ticket for a busted headlight. It's 11 a.m. sunny and bright. Limit's 55, I was doing 57. Now I don't know how I get into heaven. And who makes these rules that we all follow? Who owns the waters that we all swallow? Who owns the land? Who owns the crops? Tell me who owns these mountaintops? Who in the hell could be forgiven? Who on earth could get into heaven? And I got a noise violation past curfew. I was screaming out questions like I often do. I turned my guitar up way past 11. Now I don't know how I get into heaven. And who makes these rules that we all follow? Who owns the waters that we all swallow? Who owns the land? Who owns the crops? Tell me who owns these mountaintops? Who in the hell could be forgiven? Who on earth could get into heaven? Y'all still with me, Pomeroy? Believe it or not, for 40 days I sobered up got back my fishing license. Now security around me's been tightened. Seems poor criminals are kept on a leash, while rich criminals are catching